How has COVID changed how leaders should communicate? This is Mark Schumann, and every time a business leader asks me this question, I ask in return, how focused were you on feeding your people what they needed before COVID? Specifically in these 5 areas. Number 1, how clear were you in how you informed people of the facts? How carefully did you explain the conditions, the challenges, so people would have a context for the decisions that you make? Number 2, how did you interact before COVID? Were you someone who walked the halls? Were you someone who would interact in a spontaneous manner? Well, all that's gone because we're not in brick and mortar settings where we can spontaneously find each other. It's much more challenging to interact when everything is remote. Number 3, how do you involve people? How do you reach out to people and make certain that they feel a part of the careful things you are doing to bring a business strategy to life? How do you help people feel that they're needed and wanted and appreciated for the views and ideas that they can bring? Number 4, how do you influence on behalf of your people? What's on your minds of your people right now? Well, chances are that you might be thinking about, how do I get my vaccine? And so what are you doing to help them accomplish what is most important in their lives at this moment? And finally, how do you inspire people? How do you, after everything we have been through, give people hope and reasons to believe? There are many efficiencies that we've accomplished this year with all of these Zoom meetings, but it risks letting the relationship between people and where they work become so transactional. And for people to feel committed, they have to be touched emotionally. And that's a key thing that people need from leaders, is a reason to emotionally connect to an organization. This is Mark Schumann, and let's talk again about how leaders should communicate.